Hey, welcome back. We're going to go a little bit deeper into the basic process of EFT or emotional freedom technique by focusing on something that is annoying. I love doing this kind of tapping because it's these little things that just get to us, that get under our skin, that can be really looked at and effectively dealt with. And the truth is, there's a whole underlying story underneath all the things in our life that are glitching up right now and creating stress in our life. And if we get really curious and use this process to kind of follow the trail back into the past, we'll actually find that the thing that is annoying us right now actually has its roots in the past. Now, when we can use tapping and work through this process in a very productive and efficient way, we can actually get to that root of where this issue started, where it really started to get to you, find the information that we need to, and we can truly put it to rest so that that thing doesn't bother you anymore. Now, I always like to say this isn't like giving yourself a lobotomy. Yes, you're still going to have stress. Yes, things are still going to get to you. But imagine if you can just be fully present in the present moment and be stressed about what's in front of you and not actually dragging in the stress from the last 10, 15, 20, 30, 50 years, right? It's a game changer. So what I want you to do is to close your eyes and start to think through life and really see if you can identify something that is annoying to you right now. Now, the first thing that everyone tries to do is pick an annoying person. You can't do that. We have to be more specific than that, because if you think about it, that annoying person is probably doing 100 different things that are driving you insane. And they're probably showing you some shadow qualities in yourself that you're not aware of, but we'll get into that later. But you can't pick a person. What you can do is think of, okay, what's one specific thing that that person does that is very annoying? Okay. Now, this can be something that's big. It can be something that's small, even if it's only like a 2 out of 10 on when we rate how annoying it is. It's still worth tapping on, right? If we could take it from a 2 down to a 0, it's like, why not? Why not work on that? But go ahead and just close your eyes and really allow yourself to tune in to something that's annoying. And it can be something at work. It could be something in life. My husband knows I always use this example of, for a while, he hasn't done this in a long time. This is good. I used to find, not just my husband, my boys would do this too. I would find dirty socks on the counter. So annoying, right? So in the past, that would have, now I find it pretty funny. But in the past, that really like kind of stressed me out and triggered me and activated something inside that was like, rah, right? So something like that. It doesn't have to be huge. It could be something that someone says, or just see if you can get creative and find something that's annoying. And I want you to just allow yourself to kind of close your eyes and visualize that thing happening. Really invite it in. And I want you to rate on a scale of 0 to 10, how annoying is it that this thing is happening? Okay. And then I want you to tune into your physical body and see where you actually physically feel that activation inside. Where do you physically feel yourself tighten or get heavy? And sometimes it's just a general sense of like everything suddenly feels heavy, right? Or maybe it's the other way. Suddenly you just feel really anxious looking at it and focusing on it. But get really specific with what your individual experience with that is. Okay. I want you to just tap on the side of the hand and keep focusing on it. If you feel comfortable keeping your eyes closed, then that's great. I want you to know that anytime if you start to feel overly activated, I want you to open your eyes. If you have a history of PTSD, if you have, a lot of trauma in your past, I want you to consider keeping your eyes open when you tap, unless you're with a practitioner, because the way that tapping works, it can kind of show you where these things are coming from, and it can take you back to big past traumas pretty quickly. So that's my disclaimer. Anytime we tap together, I want you to know that this is a self-help technique. You are taking yourself into your own responsibility right now. And I want to make sure that you do it in a safe way. Okay, so tap on the side of the hand, and you've already rated how annoying it is, and keep focusing on it with your eyes open or your eyes closed, and just repeat after me. Even though this thing is so annoying, I'm working through it now. Even though it's so freaking annoying, I deeply and completely honor this experience. Okay. So we just state the problem, follow it with some sort of acceptance or affirmation. Even though it is so annoying, I'm going to be okay. And I'm working through it. And then go to the top of the head and keep focusing on that thing. It's so annoying. Inside of the eyebrow, it's so annoying. On the outside of the eye, it is so annoying. And under the eye, oh, it's so annoying. And under the nose, so annoying. On the chin, you can start to pull in what your bodily experience is and say things like, all my muscles get tight. So annoying. And under the collarbone, and this is just that hollow right under the collarbone there. If you were to tie a tie, go down about an inch or an inch and a half and go to either side about an inch, there's a hollow in there. Oh, it's so annoying. So irritating. And then go under the arm. So freaking annoying. Let's go ahead and do another round, and I'm going to be a little more playful with it. So go to the top of the head. I want you to really model my voice and kind of exaggerate. This helps sort of draw the energy through and get it out. And just repeat after me. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. It's driving me crazy. Inside of the eyebrow. I wish it would stop. I wish it would go away. It is so freaking annoying. On the outside of the eye. Ugh. So irritating. And I can really feel it. Under the eye. This has been annoying me for a long time. It's so annoying that I can actually feel it in my body. And that's even more annoying. Under the nose. And just keep focusing on that thing. Oh, it's so annoying. I wish they wouldn't do that. On the chin. So annoying. So irritating. Under the collarbone. It's so annoying. And I can actually feel it in my body. Under the arm. So annoying. I wish it would stop. I wish it would go away. Okay, good. Take a breath. And I want you to just tune back in with that thing we were working on, with your eyes open or closed, whatever feels safe for you. And I want you to see if you can still feel that, and go ahead and rate it again, 0 to 10. How annoying does it feel? See if the charge has gone down. Now, it is possible. The goal obviously is to get the charge and the physical sensation to go down, and with it, the mind will start to calm. It is possible that that can go up. So if your charge has gone up, you're probably feeling a little more frustrated, maybe even angry. It's just starting to unlock something that's been underneath the surface. And I want you to start asking yourself, there's two things. What emotion do I feel now? We were working on annoyed. What do I feel now? Is it frustration? Is it anger? Is it sadness even? There can be a million different things that can come up. And just write down what's coming up now. If it feels slightly different, just write down what the new emotion is. And I also want you to tune in to, is there a memory that popped up as we were tapping? Now, as we start to tap and the nervous system starts to regulate and come down a little bit, the amygdala starts to calm down a little bit, that fear center in the brain, and our mind will start throwing forward memories, things that are connected. The hippocampus is right there next to that amygdala. And it seems that as the amygdala starts to calm, the hippocampus will start bringing forward memories that say, hey, this is connected. On a nervous system level, somehow in the matrix of our mind, this memory is connected to it. So if you have memories, or say your mind suddenly is focusing on a certain person or something new, some new aspect of the thing that we were just tapping on, that's significant. I want you to jot it down. Write down the memories. Write down anything that's popping into your head. And I also want you to notice if there's something specific about that annoying thing that maybe there's a voice in your head saying, right? And sometimes it's just, I wish they effing wouldn't do that. Just see if you can tune into anything inside like that. Okay. I want you to re-rate the charge. Go ahead and jot those things down. Now that would be the process of going deeper into the tapping. So the memories that are coming up, you would take each of those individually and go back and use the process to go, okay, how intense is the charge with this specific memory? Now you want to pick a memory that's like, less than 5 or 10 minutes long. You're not picking a memory from a time span of a month, a week or a month, or, a couple of months. Really getting specific into that memory is very, very important. It was those moments in time that happened to us that changed everything inside of us, that really set into play a nervous system response to something that's happening on the outside. Okay. So put those memories aside for now. And I want you to come back to that specific thing. So maybe hopefully it's come down a little bit. If it's still feeling pretty charged, we're going to do a tapping round of frustration. And again, if those memories are coming up, that would be for deeper work. We're going to keep it more present right now and see if we can get the charge to come down there. Okay, so tap on the side of the hand. You've already rated it 0 to 10. Hopefully that number's come down. If it hasn't, we'll just keep tapping a little bit, but just repeat after me. Even though there's this annoying thing, and it's so frustrating, right here, right now, I'm working through it. Even though there's this really annoying thing, oh, it pisses me off. And I can feel it in my entire body. Right here, right now, I'm working through it. Even though there's this really annoying thing, and it is so frustrating, I deeply and completely accept myself anyway. Now that can be hard to say in the beginning, but just go ahead and give it a try. Okay. And go to the top of the head. It's so frustrating, so aggravating. And on the inside of the eyebrow, it's so frustrating, so aggravating. On the outside of the eye, it's driving me crazy. It's been driving me crazy for a long time. Under the eye, it's so annoying. It's so frustrating. Under the nose. Maybe this is bringing up something from my past, but that was then and this is now. And I know that's in the past. On the chin. Oh, but it's frustrating. And it is so triggering. Under the collarbone. I can feel it in every cell of my body. So frustrating. Under the arm. This whole thing is so frustrating and so annoying. Do one more round. So annoying. Inside of the eyebrow, it's so annoying. Outside of the eye, so annoying. And you can see how I went back to just a simpler version of that. That's all you have to do is just keep talking about how annoying it is or how frustrating it is, okay? Doesn't have to be complicated. Under the eye, so annoying. Under the nose, so annoying. And on the chin, I could see how this might be related to the past. Might remind me of something from my past. But right here in this moment, I'm okay. And I'm working through it. Under the collarbone. So annoying. And there might be things in the past that are coming to the surface. But right here, right now, I'm okay. Under the arm. It's so annoying. And I'm just honoring that truth. Awesome. Take a breath. Okay, and just focus back in on that annoying thing. Again, just being as specific as possible and see how high the charge is now. Hopefully it's starting to drop. Sometimes we'll feel a drop from like an 8 to a 1 very, very quickly, maybe even down to a 0. And it's like, we'll be like, that didn't even really bother me. Oh, it did. It's just, that's how quickly the tapping can work. Okay. So if your charge is still high, I want you to just keep going through this process. Keep going through this process. If there's old memories coming up, I want you to tap and say, that was then and this is now. Keep your eyes open. That was then and this is now. And in this moment, I'm safe. And just tap through the points on the inside of the eyebrow. That was then and this is now. In this moment, I'm okay. On the outside of the eye, that was then, this is now. In this moment, tapping on my body, I'm working through it. Under the eye. That was then, and this is now. I know it's there, and I'll come back when the time is right. And under the nose. That was then, and this is now. In this moment, I'm okay. On the chin. It is still annoying. And I know there's roots to this issue. And I'll come back to it when the time is right. Under the collarbone. That was then, and this is now. And I'm okay. The arm. That was then, and this is now. And I'm safe. Good. Take a breath. Okay. Hopefully you can feel yourself just feeling more grounded and also expanded and relaxed in your mind at the same time, feeling your muscles relax. If you have things like yawning happening, sighing, even a sneeze, I'll have a good sneeze come out sometimes when I'm moving some emotional blockages out. And hopefully you just feel a little bit lighter. If that's not the case, again, just go ahead and go back and keep working through the process. It will start to come down. If there is something coming up from your past that feels bigger than you can handle on your own, don't be afraid to reach out to me or to reach out to another practitioner. You can find a million practitioners at thetappingsolution.com or EFT Universe or EFT International. There's a bunch of us out there. There's therapists, counselors, nurses like myself, just other lay people out there. There's a lot of people doing this these days. So we can find you someone. But best of luck to you. That goes a little bit deeper into how to use the process and how past memories might start to pop up. If that didn't happen for you, you didn't do anything wrong. Sometimes it doesn't happen. But if you did have memories pop up, or if your mind is focusing on a specific person, hey, I've got a little bit more work to do in that department, and that's okay. We'll just keep working through it. All right. Much love to you all. Hopefully that's helpful, and I will see you next time.